Good morning, students. Welcome to the class of Technomathematics. So today we'll solve some mental ability questions. Okay, we have the first question of the series which we have taken is that there is a series three. The first term of the series three, then 7, then 23, then 95. Then what will be the number on the fifth position? Okay, so this is from the mental ability series 1. Okay, so you can see the relation between the consecutive term from its previous one. Okay, so you can just apply some basic logical questions that if in the table of 3 whether 7 is coming, no, then how 3 will be related to 7. So you can see in the table of 3 or with addition of particular number, you can say if 3 will go to 7, you can say 4 will be added, right? 4 will be added. Similarly, if 7 will go to the 23, then some number 23 minus 7, that is 16, is added, right? And from when 23 is going to 95, what is added? You can see 5 minus 3 is 2 and 9 minus 2 is 7. So you can see that there is no a specific series which is following up over here, right? So what we will do, we will simply see some separate logic. Okay, so what other logic which you can think of? Okay, so here you can see when you are subtracting from 7 the 3 number, okay, the same 4, 16 and 72, all this is coming. Now just think something different. So just you can see from 3, 7 is coming in the table of 3. 3 into 2 will be 6. So when we are going to from 3 to 7, you can say in the second logic that 3 into 2 will be 6, and when in 6 1 is added, you get the value 7, right? Similarly, when 7 will be multiplied with some terms in its table, 7 into 1 into 2 into 3, so 7 into 3 will be 21, right? 7 into 3 will be 21, and 21 plus 2 is nothing but 23, right? So this logic seems helpful because you can see into 2 plus 1 into 3 plus 2, that means whenever we are multiplying the given number with with a number, natural number 2, then for the next term, the next term will be multiplied with the successive natural number. That means if you are multiplying 3 with 2 and adding 1, then you need to multiply 7 with 3. Earlier you are multiplying with 2, now you have to multiply the second term with 3. Okay, you can see from 2 to 3 a number is increased, right? And when the number, additional number which is added was 1 for the first term, then for the second consecutive term, that is to get the third one, you can see plus 2 is added. So from here to here also a one number is added, right? So you can say that the same logic will be applicable over here. Just check for the fourth number 95. So using the same logic, that means 23 should be multiplied with, earlier we had multiplied with 3. So now this need to be multiplied with 4, right? 23 multiplied with 4, and then another number as 2 was added earlier, so here 3 will be added, right? So you can see 23 into 4 will be 92, and 92 plus 3 is equal to 95. That means this logic is applicable. That means this number is 95. Now what will be the same, what will be the number into the question mark? The same logic will be applied. What? That is into n plus 1. So here n was 4, right? And the number which was added was 3. So the next number will be 95 into multiplied with, earlier was multiplied with 4, so previous to that was multiplied with 3, the previous to that was multiplied with 2. So you can see 2, 3, 4. So now this time we have to multiply it with 5, right? 95 into 5. And every time you can see 1, 2, 3 was added. Now this time the successive one number. That means 4 will be added, right? 4 will be added. So this will give you 95 into 5. That means 95 into 5 is 475, right? 95 into 5 is 475. So 475 plus, so this will give you 475 plus this 4, right? So this will give you 479. So the missing character over here will be nothing but 479. Okay, this is your answer. This is your answer, right? So what is the basic thing which we need to solve such questions is that I made a 10% on a test, but I retook it. Oh, Urfa, say hi. Hello. Okay. Yeah, we will discuss in detail. Yeah, just understand the logic which is happening. Okay. Let us solve the second question now. If 2, 9, 28, 65, and 126 are the numbers of the series. So you can see this is the first number and this is the second one. So let us take the initial 2. So you can see the 9 is coming into the table of 2 or not. Yes, it is coming into the table of 2 but successive to that particular number. That means the nearby 9 is either 8 or 10, right? So we can think like that, 2 into 4, that means to get 9 the previous term is multiplied with 4. 2 into 4, that is 8, and when 1 will be added to it you will get the second number. So from the first number, if 2 is the first number, you can see if 2 is the first number, then 4 will be in 4 times it will be coming 8 plus 1, this will give you 9, which is the second term. Now you can see that the same logic will be applicable over here. Whether the same logic will be applicable over here, let us see. Now in this time, what we can say, into 9, from 9 into the table of 9, 9 into 3 will be 27, and 27 plus 1. Okay, so here also this is working, but in how many times this is multiplying you cannot say into the table. So here you can see 9 into 3, 27 plus 1, right? That is 28 is coming, right? Similarly you can see, now again check for the third number, that is for 28, and whether fourth number in the series is satisfying the relation from the third or not, right? So till 2 points we have checked only. Okay, these are valid. Now for the fourth one, just use the base as 28, the third one, the third number. So from 28 into the table of 28 nearby 65, what is coming? 28 into 1 is 28, and 28 into 2 will be 56, right? And 28 into 3 will be 72. So these are the numbers on which, if we are adding earlier one for the previous two terms to get the successive term, so if you are adding 1 to 28 or 56 or 72, you are not getting the 65. You are not getting 65, right? So what you will do, you will think something different. So this logic is not working over here, right? Now you can see 2, just when you are trying to get the number 9, how 2 can be reached out to 9. Okay, so you can also think like this, that this is just your the arithmetic logics which are coming into your mind that need to be applied over here. Okay, the basic arithmetics. Okay, so when you from 2, when you are trying to approach nearby 9, you can see 2 into 2 into 2 will be 8 plus 1 is 9. That means 2 cube plus 1 is equal to 9, right? Here. Now, for the third number 28, and 28, then you can see 9 cube plus 1, 27 plus 1, that is equal to 28. So that means this is satisfying the third number of the series also, right? Now you can use this logic over here. Why? You can just check for the third series, because I can see this is happening. Okay, cube plus 1. Now when 65 is given to you, right? Then this is a cube of 9 cube. 9 cube is, it's actually 28 is coming from 3 cube, not 9 cube. It's a typo error. 3 cube. 3 into 3 into 3 will be 27, but not 9 cube. Okay. So if you take the consecutive number, earlier we have taken 2, then 3, then the consecutive number after 3 will be 4. So 4 cube will be how much? 4 into 4 into 4. 4 into 4 16. 16 into 4 is 64. And when 1 will be added, you are getting 65, right? So that means this logic is applicable over here, right? And when you just take the consecutive next number 5, then 5 cube 5 cube plus 1 will be what? That is 125 plus 1, which is equal to 126. That means this logic is working. So that means the previous number, if the number is taken as a cube of the natural number and plus 1 in the series, then we get the successive term, right? So here you can see the consecutive term here is we have taken 2, we have taken 2, we have taken 3, we have taken 4, we have taken 5. Now in the series, the next number will be, we get the next number at the point of question mark. When you take the next number into the series, we have taken 3, 4, 5. Now this is the term of 6 now. So this will be 6 cube plus 1. Same series will be followed. So what is 6 cube? 6 into 6 is 36. 36 into 6 is nothing but 216, right? And 216 plus 1, that is you get 216 plus 1. So this will be 217. So the number over here into the missing place will be nothing but 217. This is your answer, right? So such logics need to be applied, students, just to understand the what is the coming number, what should be the coming number, and what are the relations which are valid for the previous terms. So that's why these previous terms are given to you, so that you can establish a relation between the successive term and its previous term, like that. And that logic need to be incorporated to find the missing character. This is the missing character over here. So to find that missing character, you need to establish a relation with 126. But how 126 is coming, that need to be understood by checking the relation with 65. And how 65 is coming, that need to be understood by understanding the relation with 28. From 28, how you will be able to get 65. From 65, how you will be able to get 126, like this, right? So here n cube plus 1 series is followed. N cube plus 1 series is followed, and this will give you the missing number 217 over here, right? Let me take some different question today. Okay, The question which can be taken different today, the third question of the series is, yes, so I can use this page. Yeah. Question number 3, which is taken today, is that if we have some, let me see. If there is a very simple series I am taking, if the number is 2, okay, 2, 6, 12, 20, 30, then what, right? So here you can see how 2 is related to 6, right? So you can see 6 is coming, and when the natural number, if you are taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. So from this, whether you can see some relations have been followed to get the series or not, right? So from 1 you can see 1 plus 1 is 2. So that is okay. But if we take the second number, then 2 plus 2 is 4, which is not coming as 6. So this is not valid. Think something different. Then what we will think? Just establish a relation, right? That if this is 14, 14 is the product of 4 and 3, or the successive product of two successive natural numbers, 3 and 4, you can see. And in 6 you can see this is the product of two successive natural numbers, that is 2 and 3, right? And this 2 is also coming as a product of two successive natural numbers, that is 1 and 2. You can see the series n multiplied with n plus 1. This series is followed, n multiplied with n plus 1. So this will be giving you the relation you can see here. Let us test it on the further numbers of the series, right? So if 20 is there, if we have taken 1, 2, 3 till 3, then what will be applicable on 20? On 20, you can see if 3 we have taken till 3, now we take 4. 4 into, if n is 4, it should be multiplied with its successive term, that is 4 plus 1. So that will be 5. 4 into 5, so that is coming as 20. That's right. Now the same logic will be coming for 30. Just whether you can see, just test the relation which you have established. That logic should be applicable on each and every number of the series. Then only you will be able to get the missing character over here. Okay. So here you can see the 30, whether this is applicable on n into n plus 1 or not. And we have taken till n equal to 4. Now this is the consecutive term. Then instead of 4, this time we will take 5. So 5 into 5 plus 1. This will give you 5 into 6. So that will be coming as 30. Perfectly fine. This option is correct. Now just apply it on the next blank series. Okay. Into the blank series, what we will see, you can take the next successive to 5 in the number, natural number successive to 5 is 6, and use the same relation over here, right? So to get the missing character over here, what we'll do, after 5 we get 6. So 6 into 6 plus 1, that is 6 into 7, right? So this will give you 6 into 7 will be coming as 42, right? So the number which will be coming to at the missing place here is nothing but 42, right? So in this way we have solved this question, students. Okay, so into this mental ability series 1, I am just winding this session till of today. Okay, for any query, just put up into the comment box and just be connected. Happy learning. Bye bye.